It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Cousins looking to put it up right away. Addison hauls it in. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Cousins to throw it. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now Cousins on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Value three.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come to a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around.
Yellow. Listen to me.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Cousins now to throw on first down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
It's not a bad idea, not at all. You've got a bunch of defenders reeling a little bit back on their heels after just giving up a big play. You take another shot and hope to complete it. In this case, though, it falls incomplete.
Throwing is Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Again, it's Cousins. Powell on the catch. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be fourth down. An audible here to get a new look. Fourth down, Cousins. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu, 36 yards. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 3rd and 9. Goff now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A great pickup there, 35 yards. And obviously the first down to go along with it. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Hey, kill!
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Big strides, look at him go. And finally down at the 9-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Maverick!
They'll give Henry another shot. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Value 3! 4 now.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
Two for one. Tiger, Tiger. We're good, we're good.
Out of the gun, Goff. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jared Goff, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are once again back in front.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely done drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out.
That's caught at the 25. A big play there for Minnesota. 45 yards. A first down throw for Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. K.J. Osborne, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. The handoff, running left, Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Again, it's Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Henry running right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 57 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Here we go on 4th. Goff. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry. 14 yards, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Good route here.
Cousins. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
On second down, Cousins again. He'll get this to the Wangu. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Cousins here going to change the play.
Yellow. Listen to me. Leave it. Bring up 48.
They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Two.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Gone. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
This time they stay on the ground, and they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts, remember, and the clock continues to wind down. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's down the field for Jefferson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. He's got him in, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Joseph's got it, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Shoves him away. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 99 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a first down.
17 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So he stopped for no gain, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
He's to the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jamison Williams, 45 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. He lets one go deep for Addison. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they get him behind the line. So that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Cousins throw taken in by Hawkinson here. And he'll be taken down before it gets into enemy territory.
Good route kick.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Hey, Steamer.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 49 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Williams now on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on it. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Daniil Hunter, the outside linebacker, dropping it for a loss of 6. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Here's Goff. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jack Rabbit Jenkins. And the Vikings are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. Now Cousins going to change it up.
Yellow. Listen to me. Move.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught here by Osborne. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! K.J. Osborne with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. This one out quickly to Watkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Henry up the middle, running right through it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And quickly, they get to the line. Inside handoff, Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Goff. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try to push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead on the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Yellow. Black.
Now Cousins. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Go ahead.
Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throw caught there by Osborne. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing is Cousins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there. forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. And quickly to the outside. That's caught by Lamb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a handoff to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Running from the gun with Henry.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Goff. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jackrabbit Jenkins. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they will take a knee here. So with that knee, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least one more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl. But they have to win next week after winning this one.
And the Vikings will continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody.